Okay, so in today's video, we're going to talk a little bit about the spare parts of the team right now and what this means for their future with the organization. And by spare parts, I mean Tomas Tatar and Alexander Romanov. But first, before we begin, if you guys are a fan of the Habs or you've got a PK Subban jersey somewhere in the back of the old closet, please consider subscribing to my channel as I upload hockey content daily and would really enjoy having some more you grasshoppers tag along for the ride. Now, if you would have told me a couple of months back that the Habs would be in the second round of the playoffs right now and Alexander Romanov would be a healthy scratch for the entire postseason up to this point, and Tomas Tatar would also be a healthy scratch during the most important games of the playoffs, hey, I wouldn't have believed you. I probably would have said, you're just drunk. You're a liar. Get your ass out of here. Well, much to my surprise, both of these guys are now not in the lineup. Although they're both in two very different situations, I think it makes a great conversation. So, let's start off by talking about Tomas Tatar. Okay, this guy is set to become a UFA at the end of the playoffs. This season was supposed to be his bread and butter. The most important year for Mr. Tatar, as he's playing for his next contract. However, he hasn't really been all that impressive. You gotta admit, especially towards the end of the season. I mean, my God, did he ever look invisible during some of those important games when the Habs were trying to clinch that playoff position? Remember that? Yeah, that wasn't cool. But he has been a huge contributor to the team's success since joining the Habs. Or, of course, if you consider that success. So, it's been a bit of a ballsy move by Dominator Ducharme to, sit his ass out. But hey, sitting him and making this guy an example has somehow seemed to work in their favor. The Habs have been on fire since he's been out of the lineup. It's kind of funny. Now, I'm sure Tatar himself doesn't find this very funny, but you get the point. There has been some rumors floating around about Tomas Tatar possibly being injured, and that's why he's not playing. But hey, I'm not buying into that crap because this guy was going to be a healthy scratch in the playoffs before it actually happened. Remember that? When the media made it seem like he threw a little bit of a tantrum during that practice just before the game against the Leafs. Remember that shit? So yeah, if you ask me, he's definitely a healthy scratch. And I think it definitely adds a poor flavor of piss in this guy's Cheerios. Have you ever tried Cheerios with piss? Yeah, not good. And I may be wrong, but I wouldn't expect this guy back on the team next season. I just got a weird vibe, especially after the playoff cat scratches. So what do you guys think? Now, on to subject number 2, Alexander Romanov. This guy has also surprisingly been a healthy scratch throughout the entirety of the playoffs. I mean, I wasn't as surprised when it was game 1, maybe even game 2 of the first series against the Leafs. But as time went on and the Habs went down 3-1 and they brought in the youth of Caulfield and Kotkaniemi, who were also scratched at the very beginning, I was surprised. Not gonna lie, I was shocked, as I thought, hey, Romanov would definitely make his mark at some point here, but so far, no dice. And you know what? Considering how much time has gone by and how this guy has played most every game throughout the regular season, I'm beginning to wonder if maybe Romanov's been doing some, he's been doing some talking when he should have been doing some listening. Yeah, I know it's just speculation on my part, but it is kind of odd how he's been, the odd man out throughout these two series. However, unlike Tomas Tatar, I do expect Alexander Romanov to still be a Hab next season and in the future, as hey, he's a puck-moving defenseman, he's got some decent potential, and who knows what the future holds for this young critter on the team. So, what do you guys think? Which scratch has shocked you guys the most? Tatar or Romanov? And what do you think the future holds for both of these players when talking in terms of the Habs? Let me know your thoughts in the little comment section, and hey, I'll see you next time.